Imagine this. 24 years after a young manga artist dropped his very first one-shot in Weekly Shonen Jump, that quiet little story finally gets its own anime. 7 episodes. Netflix. From the mind that would later give us Gintama. That's Dandelion. And man, it hits different. This isn't some big epic. It's a short, focused series about 2 angels in the Japanese Angel Federation's send-off department. Tetsuo Tanba and his boss Misaki Kurigane run the 21st Division's Dandelion clan. While other teams chase quotas and rush souls along, these 2 take their time. They track down earthbound spirits, people stuck here because they can't let go of their regrets. They listen. They help them face what's holding them back. Then they guide them forward. Simple setup. But in these first 7 episodes, it builds something real. Visually, the show feels lived in. Studio NAZ keeps the animation clean and expressive. The character designs have that sharp Sorachi edge, Tetsuo with his permanent scowl and sharp tongue, Misaki looking deceptively small but carrying real weight. The spirit sequences mix chaotic energy with quieter, almost still moments. Lighting shifts smartly. Bright, everyday scenes in the angel office contrast with softer, hazy tones when they deal with the dead. Framing often puts the characters slightly off-center, like they're always a little out of step with the world around them. It creates this subtle sense of detachment that fits the job perfectly. The mood swings naturally between absurd comedy and genuine emotion. 1 minute you're laughing at some ridiculous chase or bureaucratic nonsense. The next, the camera holds on a spirit's face, and the weight of a lifetime of small regrets lands hard. The animation quality stays consistent, fluid enough for the slapstick bits, restrained when it needs to breathe. Yuki Hayashi's score backs it all up with light touches that never overpower the dialogue. It feels confident, not flashy. At its core, Dandelion is about identity, loneliness, and what it really means to grow. These spirits aren't monsters. They're regular people who got stuck. A missed chance. A dumb mistake. Something they never said. The show asks, what keeps us from moving on? And more importantly, who are we when no one's watching anymore? Tetsuo and Misaki carry their own quiet baggage too. Tetsuo's rough exterior hides real compassion. Misaki's calm leadership masks her own strength and vulnerability. Watching them interact with the souls, and with each other, you start to see reflections. We're all a little earthbound sometimes. Clinging to versions of ourselves we think we should be. Afraid to release the past. And that's where the legacy part lands. This was Sorachi's debut. Before the massive comedy machine of Gintama, he was already exploring how people face pain, laugh through it, and somehow keep going. 24 years later, expanding that one shot into 7 episodes feels like closing a circle. It shows how those early ideas about moving forward, about cherishing the present, were already there. The series doesn't preach. It just lets the moments sit with you. What works really well? The balance. The comedy never undercuts the heart, and the emotional beats never drag into melodrama. The voice cast nails the rhythm. Chikahiro Kobayashi brings the perfect grumpy depth to Tetsuo. Megumi Han gives Misaki that quiet intensity. Their back and forth feels lived in, like partners who've been through too many weird cases together. The way the show respects each spirit story, no matter how small, gives it real warmth. On the critique side, it's short. 7 episodes means some threads get wrapped quickly. A couple of side characters or spirit cases could have used a little more room to breathe. The pacing stays tight, which keeps the energy up, but once in a while you wish it would slow down just a beat longer in the heavier moments. Tone-wise, the shifts from silly to sincere are mostly smooth, but a few transitions feel abrupt. Nothing that breaks the experience, though. These are small notes on something that mostly nails its goals. Look, Dandelion isn't trying to reinvent the wheel. It's a modest, confident adaptation that honors its source while giving it space to grow. In a season full of loud titles, this one whispers, and you lean in. Some stories stay buried in the past. Dandelion reminds you it's never too late to let them go, and keep moving. What did you think of the first 7? Drop it in the comments. If you're new to Sorachi's work, this is a hell of a gentle entry point. Hit like if this one stayed with you. Subscribe for more breakdowns like this. I'll see you in the next one.